Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's talk about Dogecoin. Speaking about Dogecoin, today is a very interesting topic. The reason as to why I say this is because I'm going to be sharing a lot of things with you guys regarding Dogecoin, which I think are being taken quite slightly. And I'll get a little bit more into that as to what I'm saying. So if we're looking at the price of Dogecoin right now, it's currently sitting at 8.4 cents. Down about 2.4% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative, also down about 1% in Bitcoin comparative. Looking at the market cap, just below that $12 billion mark, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $2.5 billion. Not bad at all. Dogecoin is holding really strong against majority of the markets, because if you're really looking at the coins in the top 100, we're seeing quite a bit of red. A majority of the coins down about 5 to 7%. But if we're focusing on Dogecoin, down about 2.8%, which is good to see, and also shows us that the momentum is on Dogecoin side, and there's a reason as to why this is happening. Especially if you watched my update yesterday, you guys can see even on the weekly time frame, we're seeing majority of the coins still in red, but Dogecoin is up 6%. And the reason as to why we're seeing majority of the coins in red right now is because of the fact that let's face it, the entire month of November has been bullish. Mid-October till the end of October was extremely bullish. So a little bit of a cool off is very much needed before we do see continuation to the upside. And BTC is the king of the market. So we're seeing a lot of correlation play into effect. But before we get into the interesting stuff, I took this poll earlier today. So about 12 hours back, to be exact, I wrote on my community tab, "Happy Friday, ZX fam. Do you have Dogecoin in your portfolio?" I was just curious to see, because of course I was going to make an update later on to see what was going to happen. So you can see this for yourself. About 28% of these 265 votes have said yes, and about 72% have said no. And that changes everything, and that brings me to my main point. Dogecoin right now, in the immediate short term, where we're currently at, the market sentiment and what the potential could be, a lot of people are sleeping on it. But before we get further into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So Elon Musk, of course, who is known as the godfather of Dogecoin, came out and posted this tweet, and he's pretty much been quite active today because the Starship flight does launch in about 6 hours, so about 4 hours from now at the current time. So you guys can see he has come out and saying, getting back to productive matters, Starship Flight 2 launches in 6 hours. So this is huge. And again, this brings me to think, what if this Starship that he is sending out of Earth, what if it has a Dogecoin logo on it? Because of course we did hear a massive news come out of the community, especially the Dogecoin community, that they're literally sending a physical coin to the moon. But what if Elon Musk actually does this? How crazy would that be? Again, this is just pure speculation. If you want to know what the Starship flight really is, let's kind of go over that as well. You can see this for yourself. The mission objectives is to get Starship off the ground in Texas and into space just shy of reaching orbit, then plunge through Earth's atmosphere for a splashdown off Hawaii coast. The launch has been scheduled for Friday, but was pushed back by a day for a last-minute swap of flight control hardware. So quite interesting to see. And this is where my speculations come to life. I'm expecting what if Elon Musk really, as of now, he hasn't really mentioned anything about Dogecoin, and it's been quite some time. Pretty much the last time we did hear, oopsies, this is not what we need, I zoomed out of it, but pretty much we haven't really heard anything as of now as far as Dogecoin is concerned from Elon Musk himself. But is that about to change once this launch does happen? Are we about to see something we have not seen, maybe some images of the spacecraft with a Dogecoin logo? Again, that is something we could potentially find out. Not even just the branding of Dogecoin. What if he actually starts tweeting about it? Because if we're looking at the price of Doge, especially over the past, I could say November 5th is basically what I would say. If you picked up some Doge on November 5th, you did see the price go up 31%. And we're talking about a coin that is in the top 100 the top 10 cryptocurrency market ranks, which changes everything. And right now, not only are we just at 8.4 cents, we're facing some huge levels of resistance that date back to 2021. The previous all-time high, which was on February 21, before we saw that massive explosion almost to $1, was back on Feb of 7th of 2021, which was at 8.6 cents. And that's a huge resistance. And pretty much the price of Doge continues to hold around this range, which really shows us the power of Doge as of now in the immediate short term. So you guys can pretty much see this. We haven't really seen a lot of volatility, a massive retracement for Doge, and that speaks for itself. I think, in my personal opinion, I always like thinking outside the box. I think there's something happening that we do not know of. Of course, the announcement of sending the physical Dogecoin is huge itself, but I think there is something else behind the scenes that we're not really aware of that could be leading to this momentum that we're seeing. Of course, people can come out and say the entire market is pumping this and that, but the best way to really examine the markets is to look at the daily time frame, and pretty much the entire market right now is bleeding. And again, I'm not really worried about the market seeing a pullback, because let's face it, like I've said, we've had a great quarter four of 2023 as we expected. A lot of people were saying, we won't see it, history's not going to repeat itself, but look what happened. History definitely repeated itself, and we saw a significant rally throughout the markets. So a little bit of a pullback is very much needed, but Dogecoin, if it was just following the overall market momentum, wouldn't be up about 6.6% randomly on the week, especially over the past 2 to 3 weeks. I've been talking about Dogecoin quite a bit, even within the communities. Not a lot of people are bullish on it, and that just speaks to me. That tells me a lot of people right now are not really understanding the potential Dogecoin really has. Of course, it's a meme coin. At the end of the day, it does not have utility, right? But that could change. Utility comes from companies, and we've seen the likes of Mark Cuban. He owns Dallas Mavericks, which were accepting Dogecoin. I'm not sure if they still are during the bull market, previous bull market. And even Elon Musk, his Tesla company, implemented Doge into their Tesla platform, where individuals can purchase merchandise off of their website and pay in Doge. And I think that is what a lot of people are sleeping on. And if this bull cycle is going to be the biggest, and in my opinion it will be, because of the high levels of interest coming in from institutions, this will be the biggest bull run without a doubt. Top 10 to top 15 coins will get majority of the volume, and of course the unique twist to Dogecoin is it's a meme coin. A lot of people want to have meme coins in their portfolios, and you guys know meme coins are being taken so seriously. If you came up to me as a crypto OG about 6-7 years back, saying, even 8 years now to be honest, and say, hey, you know what, these coins are going to be a thing, people are going to be adding in their portfolio, I would have laughed. But that's where we're at right now. So I think there is something coming for Dogecoin, and like I said, huge resistance coming in the way. But if this resistance is able to clear, we could be seeing, like I've said in the previous update, a 10.4 cents Dogecoin in the upcoming days ahead of us. Let me know down below what you guys think. Of course, only time is going to tell. And thank you so much for all your support. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.